welcome to Slashback Saturday on Thursday, 2 weeks later. I'm cheating, so I'm trying to catch back up with TheHORRORman's Slashback Challenge, where he picks a theme and everybody that wants to participate watches a slasher movie that fits the theme and uploads a video about it on Saturday. I watched a movie, but I didn't have time to make a video, so I'm doing that now. The theme was local slashers. We live in Northeast Texas, in this area called the Arklatex, which is where Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas all meet. And Oklahoma isn't too far off either. I knew my sister was going to do The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and several people covered the remake a few weeks ago, so I looked around and found a movie that I'd heard of, but I hadn't seen before, that was filmed in Northwest Louisiana and takes place in Southwest Arkansas, near where my dad used to live. And that is Mountaintop Motel Massacre from 1983. Directed by Jim McCullough Sr. and written by Jim McCullough Jr., who also wrote another movie that was shot around here called Creature from Black Lake, which is a pretty decent Bigfoot movie from the 70s, which had Dean Cundy as the director of photography, so I was impressed by that. Mountaintop Motel Massacre is about a middle-aged woman named Evelyn Chambers, who is released from the state mental hospital after spending a couple of years, too soon it turns out, and she runs this motel that's more like a series of rundown cabins. And there's a tunnel system that runs underneath, and there's trapdoors in each of the cabins, which allows her to go into the rooms and murder people with a sickle. That's basically it. It's a rainy night, so she has quite a few guests. The alcoholic preacher who was a friend of her late husband, the old black carpenter, who was my favorite character. He had all the best lines, in my opinion. A newlywed couple, 2 college-age cousins, and a traveling salesman. And some of these characters are comical, but the overall tone of the movie is quite serious, which I was not expecting based on the DVD cover. But I really like this movie, except for the ending, in terms of who lives and who dies. But I really like the look of it. The music was cool, kind of reminded me of 60s stuff. Basic low-budget horror soundtrack. The sound design was pretty interesting, too. The acting... the acting is pretty good in the first part of the film before some of the guests start showing up. The actress who plays Evelyn is pretty good. The preacher's pretty good. He also played the sheriff in Creature from Black Lake. Crenshaw, which is the old black man, he's played by Major Brock. This is his only IMDb credit, but I loved him. And he drives this old truck in the movie that's it's like part truck, part Batmobile. I've never seen one like it, and it's cool. I thought the kill scenes were pretty decent. The makeup effects, some of them aren't the best, but I thought they were pretty good. Does this feel like a local slasher? Let's see. Crazy religious people? Check. Cockroaches? Check. Vienna sausages? Check. Yeah, it's local. I will give this movie 7 motel keys out of 10. I really liked this one, so I'm glad I got a chance to check it out. And you should be sure to check out The Horror Man and all the other people doing this challenge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up, but I'll try. Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot.